Begin in Tadasana. Inner borders of the feet together. Stand, Samastiti. Find a state of balance. Balance between right and left, front and back. Stand tall. Bring the palms together. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Inhale. And let it all the way out. Then release the arms to the side. As you inhale, raise your arms straight up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back to plank pose. Shift forward, lower slowly to chaturanga. Lower down to your belly, flip your toes back. Inhale into low cobra. So press down through your pinky toes. Spin your inner knees, inner thighs, groins up. Roll your belly up to your chest forward. Good, then curl the toes under, lift straight up into plank pose, press back to downward facing dog. From down dog, look in between your hands, step or hop to the front of the mat and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Press down into your feet, inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step or jump back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. From down dog, look in between your hands, jump or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, jump or step forward. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, chair pose, Surya Namaskar B. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot. Crescent for the first one. Inhale your arms up. Turn the hips towards forward. Bend the back knee a little bit and let your pelvis go into neutral. Then raise your arms up, reach up past your fingers, and see if you can straighten out your back leg without losing the neutrality of the pelvis. Bring the hands back to the mat, lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot, come up for crescent. So back heel stays up, arms go up. Put a little bend in the back knee. Turn your hips towards forward, pelvis in neutral. Then see if you can start to straighten out your back leg, but try not to lose the neutrality of the pelvis. Bring the hands back to the mat. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend knees, jump or step all the way forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Press up to stand up, Samasthiti. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step right leg, warrior one this time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot, warrior one. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold in down dog, breathe through your nose. Bend the knees, jump or step forward. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sit back into chair pose. Press up to stand up, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, step your right foot up to your right thumb, turn your back heel down, come up into warrior one as you inhale. Then drop your arms to your side and lean your chest out over your knee. Put your right hand on the inside of your foot. Take your left arm up. Come up into warrior two. Straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Rebend your right knee, come back up to warrior two. Then circle the hands to the mat. Step back, move through vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot. Come up into warrior one, inhale. Then lean your chest out over your knee. Put your left hand onto the inside of your foot. Take your right arm up. Come up into warrior two. Then straighten the left leg, triangle pose. Rebend your left knee, come back up to warrior two. Bring the hands back to the mat. Step back for a vinyasa. From down dog, step your right foot in between your hands, spin your back heel down, then float your arms back at your side. Lean your chest right out over your knee. Hug your right hip into the midline, spin the back heel up, step up to balance on your right leg. Try not to let the hips twist open to the left. Maybe float your arms straight out in front of you. Then bend your right knee, step back into crescent pose. Inhale the arms up. Bring the hands back to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot, warrior one. Inhale your arms up to the side and lean your chest right out over your knee. Then spin the back heel up. Step up to balance on the left foot. So as you hold in warrior three, try not to let the hips open up to the right. Turn the hip bones towards the floor. Move your side chest forward, shoulder blades on your back. Maybe you could stretch the arms forward. Then bend your left knee. Step back into crescent, raise the arms up now. Bring the hands back to the mat. Step back, lower slowly to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot for crescent. Inhale, arms up. Bring your hands to prayer. Lean your chest out over your right knee. Then twist. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Then bring your hands down on the mat. Step your back foot a little bit closer. Turn your heel down and straighten your right leg. Put your left hand on the inside of your foot on the block. Put your right hand on your hip. Now start to roll your chest forward away from your right hip as you move your right hip crease back. Then maybe take the right arm up to the ceiling if you're steady. Bring the right hand back down and fold forward over your straight right leg. Breathe into the back of the leg and try to roll your right hip up and away from your right ankle as you fold over the leg. Good, then step back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. From down dog, step your left foot, crescent, inhale, come on up. Bring your hands to prayer. Lean your chest right out over your knee. Then twist, take your elbow to the outside of your knee. Bring your hands to the mat, step your back foot a little bit closer, and straighten the left leg as best you can. And then put your hand on the block on the inside of your foot, and raise your hand up high enough so that you can get a flat back, so you don't want your lower back rounded at all. Roll your belly up, roll your chest up, stretch the chest away from the left hip. With your left hand on your hip, you can pull the hip back and in. Then maybe take your arm up if you're steady. Then bring the hand back down and fold forward over your leg. Good, then rebend the knee, step back to down dog, or take a vinyasa. From down dog, step your feet to the front of the mat, fold forward, then sit the buttock back and raise your arms up, come into chair pose. Sit your buttocks slowly all the way down to the floor, come right into boat pose, Navasana. Then lower to Ardha Navasana, put the low back down, come back up into Navasana, boat pose. Lower Ardha Navasana, low boat, come back up into boat pose. Again, lower Ardha Navasana, put the low back down, come back up into boat pose. One more, lower down Ardha Navasana, low boat pose, come back up into boat pose. Good, now lower down all the way down onto your back. Come into bridge pose. Push the heels down, lift your hips up, grab a hold the sides of the sticky mat, and rotate your upper arms. Spin the arm bones out. As you press the arm bones down, feel your shoulder blades plug in. Push the inner heels and lift the outer hips up high. Then lower yourself back down. Take a breath. Go back up, bridge or Urdhva Lower yourself back down. Take a breath. Then cross the right knee over the left knee. Take your arms out to the side and let the legs fall over to the left. Bring the legs back to center. Change the cross of the legs, cross the left knee over to the right, and take the legs over to the right. Then bring the legs back to center. And take happy baby. Reach onto the insides of the knees, grab a hold of the outsides of the feet. Then hug the knees into the chest. Bring your head up to your knees. And release. Shavasana, corpse pose. So let the body drop into the mat. Give yourself this time to relax your final meditation. Watch your breath without controlling the breath. Thanks for watching. Namaste.